Next thing I'm gonna inventory this nightmare. I was looking for that shirt. All right, stand by. All right, the back trim. Obviously the geometry changed significantly. So you're just gonna take the best factory bends you can. Where you're gonna get a factory edge corner and just deal with it. Think about how you're gonna cut it, 45 miter. Obviously you'd want that straight, will fill in over here. That's kind of, you know, wasted. Would you want the, where do you want your factory seams? Top or bottom or flip-flopped? Looks like I got it crisscrossed corners. All right, when it comes to the rear window trim, depending on if you went as close to the movie as possible, I think my window's a little big, but whatever. Obviously, the original window was your standard trapezoid. So I like that angle there as a factory, and this one back here as well. So first cut, make it long. I don't even want to know how hard it would be to find good chrome like this. I'm just using a hacksaw, slow and controlled, pretty straightforward. Now I've played it out numerous times in my head, and you can see it's not the greatest. I think I'm just gonna butt it like that. A little bit of fine tuning yet to do, kind of cut it a little wonky there, but there'll be a little wiggle room. So that'll give me a factory edge there, a factory edge there. We'll see what we can do there. You know, because from a distance, it doesn't look too bad. I'd rather have this line come all the way down, channels the water away, and it just flows a little better. With your other scrap, which was over here, will give you this. So this piece right there, you can see it's got a natural crown. So obviously it was on the car now. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that. See that crown? And you can see inside that channel, it gets narrower as it goes down. So I need to open this up slightly so it'll fit in there a little bit better. Yeah, that's pretty much how it's gonna go. Something like that. I cut it long, so you know, if I have to adjust it, I can. Not the right geometry. Obviously, we're kind of making up as we go along. In the future, I would have definitely use this geometry to make my window. So if you're building one of these, take the trim, flip it around, make your window this angle, not just eyeball it. But I'll get it to work. If I have to slit this to open it, I will, but I think I can just manipulate this here, but I should really tape this off. Can I see the paint's getting beat up a little bit? I need to shift this piece this way so I can sheet this that way. All right, so what I ended up doing, because I needed, if you remember, I need to get that piece to go that way. Damn near a 1/4 inch over a short span. So I just relief cut it. That allowed me to open this up. Still utilizing that. It just gives me enough where I can just tweak it ever so slightly. You won't even really notice it. Fits nice, but ideally you wouldn't want the seam. You'd want it overlapping the other way. Simply because you're looking down the car. Looking down the car like that. You know, that's going to be tucked underneath. And you'll see that edge. But there's nothing I can do about it. Both sides prepped, ready to go. I noticed the trim piece was kind of loose. All right, I'm going to start on the passenger side just so if I mess up, I don't have to see it every time I get in the damn car. All my tape's ready to go. Pieces are ready to go. .3M window weld. Shit's nasty. You know, it went as expected. Kind of an effing mess. Hindsight, I maybe should have, I don't know, removed that lip, one of the lips off the back there just to make the trim more even. There's some spots where it's definitely but yeah, that's real questionable what's going on this side. This side didn't turn out too bad. That is what it is. This black sealant is the nastiest shit you've ever dealt with. Hoping that I can get that off the window. Kind of oozed out there, but